People really underestimate the importance of small steps in EB1. I run a Slack channel, which is free for all. If you haven't joined, please, I would encourage you to join. And I created that Slack channel as a response to my EB1 post going viral in 2022. Again, like everybody and their mothers do, I shared my EB1 story on LinkedIn, and lots of folks started reaching out. And I was but one person. So I could not respond to everybody. So I had this idea that, hey, why don't I put everybody in a Slack channel and I will address everybody's questions together. And that was literally it. But that Slack channel has gone from 0 to 6,500, etc. And again, I'm very proud to say that I have been, and we together collectively have been able to maintain the quality of the Slack channel where fruitful discussions happen. One of the things that I have seen in that Slack channel, though, is people asking a question and then immediately asking, will it work for EB1? So, for example, somebody said, hey, I'm writing a Medium article. Will it help for EB1? And then folks in their right minds, of course, very valid opinion, they say, well, if you are thinking of using this for authorship, it really is not going to work for authorship because USCIS wants these authorship papers to be peer reviewed. It has to go through some sort of vetting process because the fact of the matter is anybody can go to EB1 and write. So this clearly does not align with authorship. And a person who's asking this question possibly is a person who's just getting started in EB1. So what does this person do? This person immediately abandons the Medium article and goes back to square one and says, well, now I have to figure out how do I get a peer-reviewed article? And this also makes them more susceptible to falling for like fraud, not fraud articles, just like really low quality, junky journals like International Journal of Creative Research Thoughts. What the hell is that? What is that? You go to these journal websites and like one look, and anybody with a developed prefrontal cortex is going to be able to tell you that this journal is a sham. I'm just saying. So you're more likely to fall for those kind of journals because now you're doing it in the name of being peer reviewed when clearly it's not. But here's where we need to pause and think about the importance of small steps because this is what usually happens. Think of yourself as, I wish I had a better answer for you, but think of yourself as an actor who you really like. Let's say Shah Rukh Khan, because we all love Shah Rukh Khan. When Shah Rukh Khan started his journey, he started with auditioning for smaller roles. That's how he got the first role that he had in this like 4G type show. I'm forgetting, if you know it, put it in the comments. But he's King Khan today. That's years of small work adding up, exposure accumulating to what he is today. That's how you need to think about your body of work as well. That you start small, because here's the magic that happens when you start writing articles on Medium about things that you truly care about. That's really underrated, but I do want to reiterate this point that if you are writing about things that you deeply care about on Medium, month after month, year after year, you're externalizing the knowledge that you have. Chances are somebody who's also excited and interested about the same thing could refer to your article and then could invite you to write a piece in a bigger journal or in a bigger trade magazine. Because you are now doing the work of exposing your work and your knowledge into the ether. That's what you need. That's how all these social media stars also become who they are. I again like I watch these social media people who started with nothing and they just used what they had at their disposal, a camera and an Instagram page, and they started posting content after content after content after content. Like Mr. Beast took him 500 videos to get to his first viral video. But if he did not do the first 500, he would not have gotten there. If you would have not started thinking that, oh, if my first video does not get 1 million subscribers, I'm going to abandon ship, that's not how it works. In the same way, for you as well, I would say start with that Medium article, but keep doing it. And as you are doing it, as you get into the habit of externalizing your work over and over and over and over and over again, your noggins are also going to open up. And when you approach somebody at a higher level, let's say a trade magazine, you can refer those Medium articles to them so that they see that you do have knowledge that they want to now co-op into their trade magazine. So I would not really rule out these small pebble type activities day to day consistently, because these are the things that become rocks and move the needle. So I hope that helps when you start your EB1 journey, that if somebody shoots you down saying that, hey, don't go for this talk at a meetup because it really does not add to your EB1 profile, or don't write a Medium article because it really does not move the needle, I hope you have a long-term vision. I hope you see where this work done consistently and with direction can lead you, because you have multiple examples around you that show that good work, if done consistently with the right direction, opens doors that you did not even imagine that could open. I hope it helps.